when you think of wine, what's the first place that pops into your head? I bet it's France, right? You're picturing these gorgeous rolling vineyards in Bordeaux, maybe some ancient cellars in Burgundy. It just feels like the absolute heart of the wine world. But what if I told you that in the land of legendary wine, the best-selling bottle is something else entirely?
Okay, so let's play a little game. Picture the average person in France picking up a nice bottle for dinner. Not, the super cheap stuff, but a proper bottle. What do you think they're grabbing most often? A classic Bordeaux? Maybe a crisp rosé from Provence? Go on, take a guess. The answer is kind of the key to this whole mystery.
You ready for this? The #1 selling wine in France isn't French. No, seriously. It's Portuguese. This is what we're calling the French wine paradox, and today we are going to unpack exactly how this happened. It's fascinating.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll set up the mystery. Then we'll meet the surprise winner. We're going to dig into the huge cultural shifts that open the door for this, see how it stacks up against its French rivals, and then we'll wrap it all up into a super practical guide for you. All right, Section 1. To really get this paradox, you have to understand that in France, wine isn't just a beverage. It's like a core part of their national identity. But that tradition, it's hitting a major turning point. I mean, this quote says it all, right? Names like Bordeaux and Burgundy are famous for a reason. It all boils down to this concept of terroir. It's this incredible mix of soil, climate, and tradition that just creates amazing quality. For literally generations, this has been France's secret weapon.
But here's where it gets interesting.
Here's our first big clue. Despite that amazing heritage, wine drinking in France actually dropped by 15% this year. The French are just drinking less wine overall, and they're starting to look for different things when they do drink. So, what are they choosing instead?
And that question leads us right here to our unlikely hero, the wine that basically stormed the castle of the French market, one of the toughest in the world, and took the crown. So, what is it? The winner is Mateus, a rosé from Portugal. And here's why it's crushing it. It's like the perfect storm. The taste is exactly what people want right now. Light, fresh, super easy to drink. The bottle is iconic and looks amazing on your table. It's lower in alcohol, which fits this huge trend we're about to talk about. And get this, it's not some new kid on the block. It's been around for 75 years, so it feels reliable. It's the total package. And here is the knockout punch, the price. You can get a bottle for around €8. For a new generation of drinkers who are way more conscious about what they spend, that kind of value is just impossible to beat. Okay, so the success of Mateus isn't just a fluke. It's not an accident. It perfectly caught this massive wave of cultural change happening in France, especially with younger people. A huge part of that wave is this movement called sober curious. Now, this isn't about everyone quitting alcohol. Not at all. It's about being more mindful, more intentional, choosing to drink a little less or picking drinks that are lighter. It's a global wellness thing, and it has absolutely taken hold in France. And this isn't just a gut feeling. We can see it in the data. The market for no-low, that's no and low alcohol drinks, is on the rise. Now, the numbers might seem small right now, but look at that projection. The trend is clearly pointing up. A wine like Mateus with its 11% alcohol fits right into this sweet spot. And this new mindset is about more than just alcohol content. Rosé itself has broken out of its summer-only box. People are realizing how versatile it is all year round. And on top of that, sustainability is a really big deal now. The company that makes Mateus, So Grape, is all in on eco-friendly vineyards and recyclable packaging. So it's checking another huge box for today's buyer. So we know why Mateus is so popular on its own. But how does it really stack up when you put it next to its French competition? Let's do a little head-to-head comparison. This is where you can really see the strategy. Okay, this table basically tells the whole story. Look at Mateus Rosé. It has the lowest alcohol content on the list. Its price is incredible. Now, a beautiful Côtes de Provence Rosé is also a fantastic choice, but it's a bit pricier and a little higher in alcohol. And a classic Bordeaux? Amazing wine, but it's heavier, higher in alcohol, and really meant for rich foods. it just doesn't have that same wellness vibe. Mateus just nails that perfect intersection of price, lightness, and versatility.
So what's the big takeaway from the Mateus story? I think the main lesson is that the best wine isn't always the one with the fanciest label or the highest price tag. It's the one that's right for you. And here's a super simple 3-step guide to finding it. It's really this simple. First, know your own palate. Forget the hype and what you're supposed to like. What do you actually enjoy? Is it fruity? Is it bold? Step 2, think about the occasion. A backyard barbecue and a fancy dinner party need totally different wines, right? And third, look for value. Mateus proved that a great bottle of wine doesn't have to cost a fortune. And that leaves us with this final thought. The story of Mateus in France is so powerful because it shows that what people actually want can change even the oldest traditions. It kind of challenges this whole idea of a wine hierarchy. So what really makes a wine the best? Is it the bottle that a critic gives 100 points to? Or is it the one that just perfectly fits your taste, your budget, and your moment? The French people seem to have cast their vote. What about you?